Hello guys, this is Pat from Redux Inc. This is our first video, and I figured instead of just having a normal intro video, I guess, for the channel, just like talking about what the plan is and what we plan on uploading, I figured it'd be good to crack open a box on camera. I'm gonna get into unboxing, and I'll just talk about what I plan on doing with the channel and who's all going to be on the channel. But main reason I'm opening a box of AZURITE C is, I don't know, I didn't really open a bunch of it to begin with, but I'm coming back to it because obviously there's some valuable cards. And obviously I want some Maui sharks, so it's probably going to be the main chase card, but see what we get into here. It's weird, we kind of got all Yzmas off the top of the box, but hey, maybe it's lucky or something. But my main plan with the channel is going to be do a lot of alternative content, like pretty soon me and my cousins, which is who's normally going to be on the channel, is me and my 3 cousins. We're going to be playing the Palace Heist. Actually, next I'm going to unbox that on channel along with some Reign of Jafar packs, and starting off with the legendary Tiana, pretty solid card to start out with. I believe that was our second rare card. Nice card to start off with. This is actually my first Tiana. Not a crazy card, but it's still a pretty good card. Then we're ending with a Treasure Mountain. But yeah, next we're gonna play the Palace Heist. We're gonna see if we could beat it the whole way up to Extreme. At least that's the goal. We're gonna try and play it 4-player, but need to see if it's possible to play it 4-player. And then I'm gonna start covering competitive content as well, post-rotation. Right now there's a lot of stuff I can cover with traditional format right now, but it's all kind of the same. Most decks have the same cards. Well, I shouldn't say the same, but most decks are pretty similar. And yeah, it's just getting this weird paper coming from the box. But yeah, just gonna wait till post rotation. I feel like that'd be an interesting time to start filming for that. So be covering post rotation stuff. I'm gonna be doing the Palace Heist, and you guys are gonna see the special card inside of it. I haven't heard what it is yet, but I'm excited to find out. So we're gonna be playing that next. I actually already have, I think, 2, maybe 3 enchanteds from this set. I actually have one sitting over here, and I do need this Maleficent staff. I've been making a pretty interesting purple-green deck I might cover on the channel with Maleficent staff. It's a very interesting deck. Very, very hard to play against late game. And we got chip. Always love getting some chip. But here's one of the enchanteds I just pulled not that long ago. Sugar Rush Speedway. Cool enchanted, but too bad it's not that great. Let's see how this looks on. Yeah, it is a beautiful card. But and then I also pulled this. I'm not sure how rare the full art foils are, but I do like that they're adding these in the continuous borders. So far we got through 3 packs. But I don't know if anyone noticed this, but I noticed that this Stitch card is in the middle of Amber whenever you put all the cards in order, which is pretty interesting. I don't know why they did it. I'll have to see if there's any reason they did it, but pretty weird. I have to look into that. Got a nice genie, always an essential card for Amethyst decks. Ooh, and a legendary Oswald. I've been looking for some Oswalds. I think he's going to be an interesting card for a deck post rotation, especially for how you could just start playing items for free. Amazing card. Sometimes he's a little weird in practice, but yeah. And a Baymax's healthcare chip. Got 2 legendaries so far out of this box. We're only, I think, 5 packs in. I'm not sure. It doesn't count. I feel like set 6 was a very monumental set. There's a lot of solid cards in this set. Like that 1-drop Moana we just went through. I accidentally. Let me see if I can. 1-drop Moana. She's a very interesting card. Post rotation, she's gonna be very good in Ruby decks. She's a very strong 1-drop. Got a Gopher. Basil. Got a Stitch. I'm not a huge fan of these shift abilities, like you gotta shift to play them, but it is a very interesting ability if you could pull it off. Maybe a Amber Amethyst Stitch deck. Got a Gadget Hack Wrench and a Foil Pleakley. But yeah, I'm excited to start making some videos. Mainly the Palace Ice. I haven't played the Ursula's one yet, but if we like how the Palace Heist one goes, we'll definitely film the Ursula's challenge as well, because why not? Even though we all already know the secret card is Hexwell Crown, but still be fun to play again, see if we can beat it. It's always seemed like an interesting card to me. I haven't ever actually tested it out, but I figured it would get some play somehow. Scar and a foil 2-drop Aladdin. But I'm excited for the different formats they're going to start implementing, though. I don't know if everyone heard of the new formats they're starting out with, like Infinity, the 3-deck format where you got to use all 6 colors in 3 different decks. I feel like that'd be a pretty interesting format. And they're also implementing, I can't think of the name of it. It's Sealed. Oh yeah, Sealed. They're going to be implementing Sealed, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully get some local tournaments and stuff like that doing Sealed. And then I'll also be filming post locals for how my deck does. So like every week I'll put up a video of what deck I took the locals, how it did. Which always is just good data in general, just to see, record how stuff does. I've been liking Amethyst Emerald, but more on the control side of Amethyst Emerald. I've been looking for more of these Lilos, making a Amethyst Amber aggro deck. Pretty essential card, and a foil Aladdin. Getting through some packs here, and we still only got 2 legendaries, but there's always still more chances. Even in Enchanted, there's always still a chance for an Enchanted. I'm excited for set 9, though. I want to see what cards they reprint, because that'll have a big effect on the next year Lorcana. So, definitely interested in what they come out with. Got a Peter Pan Shadow Catcher, Rescue Rangers Submarine, a Sisu Uniting Dragon, if anyone's watching has any feedback about the videos, obviously this is still the first video, so hopefully there's not too much feedback, but I'd still like to know if there's any requests or anything else. I'm gonna try and maybe do a video every week, maybe 2 weeks. That's the goal. I'll definitely be opening Palace Tice here soon. I want to see what's in the box. I'm excited for it. See what we're getting into. Chip and Dale, Vanilla Pete, and a foil Hiro Hamada. Probably my chase cards. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with all the cards in set 6. Probably actually my least familiar set. But hopefully I am in the need of more genies, so maybe pull some more genies. And then it's not coming to the top of my head what else is crazy from set 6. Oh, the Baymax that heals. I'm in need of some of those, so got a White Rose, Kakamora, Good Job, Ben, Mullins, Tuk Tuk, Pixie Dust, Vanellope Von Schweetz, Tigger, Goofy. This has recently been seeing a good amount of play, actually. Just Ward is a very powerful ability in general. Being able to give that to a character until the start of your next turn is amazing. And a foil Billy Bones. Got a Mad Hatter's Teapot. I was thinking of making a mill deck with this. I was debating between either Amethyst Emerald or Amethyst Steel. I think Amethyst Steel would be better just for the board control aspect of it, but Amethyst Emerald with discard and you're discarding their deck would just be amazing. Got a Cobra Bubbles. A legendary Wreck-It Ralph. I forgot this guy was in this set. I always thought this would be a good card, but it never really saw play. Or not much, at least. Maybe it's just too high of a cost for not enough of a payoff, but if you get this down, it's definitely a solid card. And a foil Galactic Communicator. Three legendaries so far, and it looks like we're about halfway through the box. Hopefully we get two more, I'm hoping, at least. Got a Card Soldier Spear. This also, I want to make a damaged characters deck, especially with the new Emerald Ruby cards they've been putting out. Mr. Smee, Magic Carpet, Mama Odie, Kanga, and a foil Abu. See if we got a lucky Stitch pack. Fairy Ship, Gold Coin, Won't Give In, Toodles, Mr. Arrow, Sell the Azurite Sea, Hiro Hamada, Aladdin, Mickey Mouse, You Came Back, a normal Sugar Rush Speedway. Hopefully, if they keep going with making more racer cards, it actually starts getting better, but they really haven't been adding too many racer cards that actually help. Got some cool new stuff in Reign of Jafar for pirate decks. But I'm excited for rotation. I want to see hopefully some more theme decks show up, like maybe more synergy with pirates. Yeah, just more like card synergy in general. Just that way it's not as copy and paste for cards, you know. Same Amethyst cards in every Amethyst deck. But who knows? Might start switching up here soon. Especially with a lot of cards from sets 1 through 4 rotating out. A lot of just plain powerful cards are being rotated out, which sometimes makes it a little bit more boring, but makes those combos a lot more interesting. Tadashi Hamada and a foil Mullins. We got, this is our 7th to last pack. Hopefully we start getting some more legendaries. It's not looking too hot here. Need to start fixing my packs before I pull them. I think I'm messing up a first card. Got a White Rose, Kakamora, Rue, Heffalumps and Woozles, Twin Fire, Helping Hand, Scrump, Prince Philip, Diablo, Yokai. I want to try out a deck with this guy, especially the Micro Boss. I feel like are a very valuable and underrated card. I need to see what combos get pulled off with that. Mystical Tree, not a good card, however. And a foil Institute of Technology. 6th to last pack. Getting down to the last bit of the box. 3 legendaries, and we got, it's our 6th to last pack, so hopefully we start pulling something crazy. More Mad Hatter's Teapot, Michael Darling, Rabbit, Nick Wilde, Mr. Arrow, Wasabi, David, John Darling. Starting out with a super rare, that's a good sign. Peter Pan, always a good card. Character enters play exerted. While this character is exerted, opposing characters can't gain lore unless one of their characters has challenged his turn. Amazing card. Another super rare, however, not as good of a super rare. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, you may return a location card from your discard to your hand. And a foil super rare, a foil Madam Mim. Interesting card, but it's not just barely not powerful enough. See meta. Yeah, hopefully we get some more legendaries. This is pretty. We were kind of hitting a dry spell there for a little. Heffalumps and Woozles. Genie, but not the one we're looking for. Markowski. Dale. Yokai. Galactic Council Chamber. Nick Wilde. Kakamora. Unfortunate Situation. I feel like this is an underrated action. I feel like this is going to see a lot of play after rotation. It's a very similar to the Ruby action that banishes characters, but it's inkable. However, not a song, it is inkable and deals 4 damage instead, so never know. Seeking the Half Crown. A legendary Hercules. Very nice card. Very cool. Wish it just costed 1 less to deal damage, but still a very good card. Can take out almost anything with that 6 strength. And a foil Judy Hopps. We're getting a variety of different legendaries here. At least we're seeing a mix. Another vanilla genie. But, yeah, I'm excited to start covering competitive content again. I'm gonna start filming some deck lists. Hopefully I could start filming on Dreamborn. Start doing computer filmed videos, I guess. Start theorizing sub deck lists, seeing what we come up with, seeing if I could get some just advice on them, see if I could, a lot of people got a lot of different ideas on decks, so see what other people think. A 4 cost 07 that quests for 2, not amazing. A rare Moana and a foil Microbots. Last 3 packs. Actually, we'll go with a Stitch one and then do Baymax next. Just got a feeling about that Baymax one. But gonna do a mix of stuff. I also, whenever me and the cousins play, I make up some formats I create myself. Some different types of sealed formats. We play traditional formats as well, but we just do our own tournaments in between the 4 of us, besides just going to locals. I make up some pretty interesting ones. We've been doing about every 2 to 3 sets is we'll make a franchise deck where you can use any color, but it has to remain inside a certain movie franchise, like Hercules, Wreck-It Ralph, Princess and the Frog. It goes on, but you got to stay within that franchise. You can't go outside of that franchise. You can use any color you want, but you got to stay within that franchise. Myrtle Edmonds, Hey, Safe and Sound, Raya, and a foil Very Merry on Birthday. I'm excited to see the heroic cards, though. They're going to be adding basically like upgraded enchanteds into packs, so we'll see how crazy those get in price, especially the Mickey Mouse ones. They're going to be insane. And if he's actually meta relevant too, card's going to be through the roof. I don't know if anyone saw any leaked images of, not leaked, Ravensburger has released the images. They just haven't released the text that goes along with them, so we just don't know if he's good or not. Baymax. Super rare Mad Hatter. Interesting mill card. And a foil Toodles. Last pack magic. We got a Stitch Azurite C pack. I got a feeling this is going to be crazy. It's going to have some nice cards in here. Bent that top card a little bit, but it'll be all right. Because it's just a Juju. Lead the way. Simba. Dawson. Got a pair of sunglasses. Gadget Hack Wrench. Microbots. Chip. Mosquito Bite. We Could Be Immortals. Super rare. Alice. Very good card, very good card. And a common I'm Still Here. No Maui Sharks, but there's always another box. Got some interesting cards. Definitely gonna looking to see what decks I can start building. There's a lot of interesting legendaries out there that just need a home, a deck for them to belong to. But I feel like this was a successful, well, maybe not the best box on opening, but it was a decent box opening. We got some hits. But that is the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one, where we will be opening Jafar's Illumineer's Quest, Palace Heist. Now I got some packs to open up with it. Because I don't think it comes with any packs. I'll have to see, though, but I didn't think so, so I figured I'd want to open some packs whenever I open a box, just to see if I get lucky. But be opening that. And I like that the box with this one is a real actual container, not just a package they're throwing in. But I will end the video here. I'm Pat from Redux Inc. It was nice having you guys.